Hi, how are you? I'll just wait for here. We have two platforms at once, so if you see me looking at both, that's why. It's kind of getting this set up, so I feel like I need to look at a better medium of doing this. But anyway, when you join, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Jimmy! How are you, Jimmy? I'm super excited that you're here. I'm super excited for Top Chevron. So I'm super, super excited. I wanted to come on live. I had a really early morning. I don't know if you guys are ever like me. I couldn't sleep. So I woke up at 4 a.m. in the morning and I actually started writing for my 5th book. So my 4th book is completely done. We're just in the editing process and kind of expanding some of the words. But I was writing and I was so excited and I was so inspired. And I had an amazing, absolutely amazing meditation call and activation. It was all around self-love and confidence last night. Every activation I do, it blows me away. It grows me deeper into myself. I love seeing the transformations in my clients, real time. I love seeing their nervous system's more calm. I love seeing people become more present. And it's just this really beautiful artistic devotion that I love experiencing. And so anyway, I was super excited because tomorrow's 11/11 and I was going through and I was I'm super excited that tomorrow is going to be, sorry, I feel like my eye makeup, but anyway, I'm super excited tomorrow's going to be 11/11 and, I was I'm going to do a special and I was but what could I do? Because I want to start early. I want to start the special early and start the party to celebrate people and to celebrate just making it through the year and being who you've become in 2022 and the journey that you've endured to be in this moment. And so I was really tapping into what can I offer to be a support, to be a guide to more people? What is it I can do to offer emotional relief? What is it I can do to support you in your relationships with every area of your life becoming more well? And so I started thinking back to a story in my life that I felt I really felt called to share with you all this morning, or I was inspired. And so here I am. So the story that I wanted to share with you guys, because it just feels alive and it just feels present, is I remember back in 2017. And 2017 was the year that my whole life changed. Everything changed for me because I left my corporate job, I left my corporate career, and I moved across the world to New Zealand. And in this time of when I left everything, I left my friends, I left my family, I left my income, right? And I had to rebuild, I got a new job, I was traveling new, I had to learn a new industry. I had this awareness when I did this, that my life was meant to be a freedom-based life. And what I meant by that is that my life was meant to be a place where I could live and I could travel the world and I could impact people and I could make money. And I had this real epiphany. I had this real awakening. I had this real calling that this was meant to be my life. And you're sitting here watching this and that's you, and you just know that there's more for you in this life. You know that you're meant to live in a greater purpose. You know you're meant to make money doing what you love. You know you're meant to travel the world. You know you're meant to experience and express the depths of your emotion, and that somehow offers and facilitates activations and transformations and beauty for the people around you. This was me, and I felt as we're going to 11/11, I wanted to share this story. I wanted to offer this because I just feel it's so relevant, because this was the time of my life in 2017. What is that, 4 years ago? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 5 years ago. This was the time of my life 5 years ago that I was changing my life. I was changing my paradigm. I was claiming who it is I was going to be. And I am that woman today. I absolutely am the love girl. I am this woman that believes in love and gotten to travel the world. And I impact tens of thousands of people. And I have amazing products. And so I just knew that this was meant to be my life, that I was meant to get up and share and speak and communicate about life, about wisdom, about everything. I just knew it. It was this knowing so deep in me that I just knew I was meant to express and talk, and that was going to facilitate just goodness in this world. It was going to be part of something greater. It was going to let me feel there was this community, or there was something more to this mundane life that was going on. And when I began to really tap into this, which I did obviously by leaving my whole life and moving across the world, the question that always haunted me, like the question that always came back to me, it haunted me, it kept me up at night, it just felt like it was a villain and a monster that was never going away, is, but how will the money work out? I have this great idea, I have this great thing that I want to do with my life, I have this like extraordinary experience, whatever that it is, like I have this life that went through trauma, that went through pain, that I endured things that the normal person does not endure, and I made it through, and I alchemized, and I made it beautiful, and I know I just want to share this and be excited about it and help other people who are suffering, like help so many who are suffering to see that there is light on the other side, that there is a way to get through it and live an incredible freaking journey. But how will the money come? How will the money make it? Who's going to pay me at the time, 24 years old, the 24-year-old girl who had cancer, who made it, who would pay me, right? How is that going to work? I don't have the experience of a corporate exec. I don't have the experience of whatever. I don't have the age experience. I'm not a mother. I'm not a wife. Like, I don't have this traditional life. And this would keep me up at night in 2017 of having this knowing, of having this burning desire, of having this like just exuding passion that's on fire from within me to know there was more and to feel stressed and not knowing how the money was going to work. And so if you can relate to that, stay here, stay present, because I have something for you. I'm going to really share how this shifted for me. And I really wanted to offer this as like the brink of celebration of 11/11. As I really began to see visions, I began to allow myself to be calm, slow my body down, slow my breath down. I allowed myself to tap into this moment of now for the first time in my life. Instead of always future tripping if I needed to be here, how is money going to work, or how was, I don't know, life gonna happen? Like, instead of that, I just tapped into me. I tapped into becoming myself. And I began to read books. Like, I remember the book, The Extraordinary Mind by Vision, who's from Mind Valley. I began to attend, I don't know, hundreds of free webinars. I listened to thousands of hours of content. Russell Brunson, Katrina Ruth, Yvonne De La Fleur, David Meltzer, Grant Cardone, Gary Vaynerchuk. Like, I just would sit there and consume and listen to them. And I would like really reprogram the way that I was thinking about life, of what if you could impact and leave a legacy, and what if you could get up and share for today for a result you may not see till you're 30, 40, or 50 years old. What if I could start to think of my life not as this instantaneous moment of, yes, I need to pay the bills, there's things coming in, but what if there was more? And I began to live my life in this way, and I started to really get into personal development, healing, holistic healing, self-development, and really become like this creator of my reality. How do you become the creator where I know I'm meant to travel the world, and I know that I'm meant to get paid to do it? How I'm going to get paid to do it, I don't know. I don't know this money paradigm. I haven't quite figured that out yet. I haven't quite gotten there yet. And so I started to really like play into this paradigm, I guess you could say, of what can I do? What can this happen? And I invested in my first coach. I took money that I didn't have and I invested in my first mentor, into my first coach. And this is where things began to change, because I began to see that I could get paid for the wisdom that I held, for the wisdom that I channeled. I began to see that we live in an energetic universe, and that the world is simply responding to how you are. The world is simply a reflection, whether you like it or not. It's an energetic reflection of who you are being in this now moment. So let's say if you're someone who you feel like the world is not on your side, or you feel like people are against you, or you feel like things aren't happening, you want to begin to look within of where are you not keeping promises to yourself, of where are you not living into your potentiality, of where are you hiding, because people maybe are being shady or hiding or fake, because where are you being fake to yourself? And it takes this momentum that I had to learn of like, how do you begin to look at money as this energetic frequency that directly aligns with the impact that I'm having on this universe. And what if I could change that paradigm? What if I could directly change how I view the impact, the passion that I have, this knowing that I want to serve, this knowing that I'm meant to travel this world, this knowing that I'm meant to have abundance of money, this knowing that what I do today is going to be good for 20, 30, 40 years. What can I do to tap into that frequency and change the paradigm that I'm living in? And when I began to do this, my life began to shift. Things came into my reality. People came into my reality where I was actually taught, how do you earn income online? I learned about online funnels. I learned about how to write, publish, and monetize a book. I learned about products. I learned about how to build an online course and curriculum. I learned about building a community. I learned about sales conversations. I learned about what happens when clients default on payments and how to really actually hold someone in that experience. I've learned how to do it for myself when I've defaulted on payments, when I didn't have money, right? I've learned when I've had to go into debt because I had to believe in my vision more than anything else. I've opened up credit cards just to go in debt, knowing just to risk it all. And I want you to begin to think of your life in this way of, what if you knew there was more to this life and you knew that the money was meant to come, and you just began to take action daily and you began to take consistent action towards your dreams, towards your goals, knowing this is what I know and the money just has to come. The money is going to come. And for me, I knew, because I didn't want to be trapped in a specific location, I knew that money had to come through the online world. I knew that I had to learn how to make income through the online world. I knew that there had to be a way that money could enter into your reality by you simply being you, and that it could come consistently and it could come predictably. And so what I wanted to do basically to offer that is, it's been 5 years now, but I have 3 books, 5 manufactured products, and 32 online courses I've created, designed, and sold, a community of over 70,000 people between all of my platforms online, and multiple income streams. What I wanted to do to kick off 1111, or, bringing this reality here, is my Earn Income Online bundle. So I have a bundle where I go through exactly what I've learned, the exact steps, the exact methods, the exact things that have taught me how to earn money online, how to have a successful brand that's grown year after year online. Even through pain and difficulties, I teach you funnels, I teach you content writing, I teach you sales, I teach you marketing, I teach you everything it takes to understand earning income online. I have screenshots, I have videos, I have everything that you could need or want. And so here is the link I've left in the comments, Earn Income Online Bundle. And when you buy before the end of the day on November 11th, 2022, you also get a one-time one-on-one coaching call with me. It's an absolutely no-brainer because it's $111, and you can get a payment plan when you do this. I think it's let me see on here. The payment plan is $27.75. You get a product of mine plus the one-on-one call with me. It's an absolutely no-brainer. And this, I go through this bundle of why I say, when I was 5 years ago sitting there, I had this vision of there was more for my life, and I knew there was more. And I had this vision and idea that things were going to become better and that money would be there. And I had this idea that I was meant to lead a community of people, of healers, of magical people, of mystical beings. I just knew it was so deeply inside of me. And so I created this module of 7 recorded videos that I have. And there's a bonus live talk, and there's also a bonus meditation where I teach you how I've done this, how I've created this online brand, how I've created this income, how I have, multiple streams of income coming in from different platforms. And Facebook now even just had it where you now get paid on your content. So this is another platform I'll just get paid because of the content that I have. And so I really, really wanted to, offer this as a pre-1111, because tomorrow I'm going to have something even more special. But I wanted to offer it, I wanted to share it, and I wanted you to know that all of your wishes can come true, especially anytime, but as the celebration of 11/11, the Make-A-Wish, finale. And some of the results from this bundle that people have said, or some of the results that people have loved, is that people were able to pay off their last credit cards. They were paying off their $2,600 school loans. They had their first payment, or their first student who wanted to pay them from Brazil. They had 2 invoices that were sent in one day, which is very unnormal for them. And they finished setting up their first initial meeting with a potential client. Like, this program works. People go through, people listen to it, and it works. It goes through everything like that you need to know about how do you really earn income online, so you feel confident about who you are, you feel confident about who you're meant to become, and you just feel, I don't know, amazing and alive and present. And so anyway, I highly recommend go check it out. It's on my website. I left the link here. It's called Earn Income Online. It's a bundle. When you get it before the end of day tomorrow, you will also get a one-time coaching call with me. And so if you've already got this and you want to get the coaching call, you can still enroll to get the coaching call with me. It's $111, or you can do the payment plan option, which is $27.75. The coaching call will be around, like, what is your income? What's going on with your income? Where do you want your income to be? Where can new ways of income be formed? What can you be sharing to income? What platforms might be good for you? What do you need to be talking about? What is your message? Clarity on your message. What is your product, or what is your service? What can you offer? That is what the coaching call would be for. So anyway, I just was super excited, and I'm so thrilled, and I wanted to share it. And hello, James. How are you? I wanted to share it and be live with you guys. It's our celebration to 11/11. So stay tuned. I love you guys, and I hope to see you enroll in it. And I hope you have a fabulous start to your Wednesday or Thursday. I think it's Thursday. All right. Love you guys.